Okay, so hello everyone. Come and start in the child's pose, this relaxing session. So either you have your arms in front, come down and breathe. Or you can have your arms back and still letting go and breathe. So we're going to stay here for a few more minutes. Really just trying to let go of any tensions. One minute remaining. Last 3 breaths. Last one. From here, we're going to come up to all fours and coming into this upward facing dog, a very, very little one. So maybe just stay here and come down, actually come down to swings because it's a bit too harsh on the lower back to come into upward dog straight away. So come into swings. just breathe. And then from here, we just go down into crocodile and rest here. And very slowly we push up, all fours, moving forwards and backwards. Very good. And then stay, tuck your toes, push your hips, and coming up to down dog. Your hips up. Paddle, stretch, breathe. Okay, lifting up the right leg to the back, stretch the whole right side and the left leg. We're gonna move the right knee to the left elbow 5 times, but very slowly. Exhale, move the knee, and then inhale, push back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, push up. 2 more. 1 more, push back up, and from here, you're gonna take the right knee into pigeon. So right knee forward, stretch the left, adjust it, stretching, sitting up first. Just breathe. Very slowly coming down to relax. Taking care of each breath. Last minute here. Go a little bit lower, deeper. Last 5 breaths. Last one. And then we're gonna take the right leg. First we sit up and right leg back, downward facing dog. Pedal out. And going to do the other leg. Left leg stretches up high. Left knee to the right elbow, slowly. 1. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, 2. Inhale, stretch. 3. Last one. Stretch back. And then left knee to pigeon. And adjust your right leg back. First sit up. Last 3 in this sitting up position. 2. Coming down into the sleeping pigeon. And stay. Last minute here. Last 3 breaths. And slowly coming back up. Taking that left leg back. And when you're ready, down dog. Stretch out and pedal. And hold your downward facing dog. I'm just going to hold it. Breathe. Push the hips up. Last 3 here. Pushing the hips. Active arms. And then coming down slowly. Open the knees, wide-legged child's pose. Open out, chest down. So after this one, we are going to do the frog pose, which is a deeper stretch, a much deeper one. And the frog pose can be done with a cushion. So if you want to make it a bit easier, cushion can be under your lower belly or hip area. I show you. So like this, and coming on your elbows and start to open your knees out and the feet obviously out, and the cushion is under your hip area, which will make it much easier. It's like a little bit more restorative frog. So make sure that the hip and the knee joints, they are in one line. So your hips are not very far back, but also not forward too much. So in one line, on the same line, horizontally. And then we stay. If you're not using the cushion, it will be a lot harder, but it's up to you. You want to make it harder or easier. One more minute here. Just try to let go your hips. Feet away. Well done. Five more. Two more. And then release, bring your legs back, come up, sit back on your heels, and we just sit here, observe your mind, observe your body. So after this one, we're gonna go into saddle pose, half saddle, which means you sit between your feet, but your right leg comes out and the left foot stays under like this. It's possible that you will need to sit on a cushion with your right buttocks. So if you feel you are really leaning to the right and can't stay upright, then a little very thin cushion can go under your right buttock. If not, if you can feel both sit bones nicely grounded, then it's fine. So we're gonna go forward and backwards after, so you need space behind you, and yeah, well, that's it actually. So from here, inhale, a little bit stretch and then reach forward. You don't need to stretch too much. It's a yin class. So breathe and just let it go. Last three here, as you are trying to stretch forward. 2, 1, and then coming back up and try to lie down at the back, but first go gradually. So I like to put something under my lower back and then go down first, hands, maybe elbows, maybe all the way. And as I said, I like this cushion under my lower back and head down, opening my chest. It's really nice. Nice deep breaths, belly rising with inhale, belly falling with exhale. Last 3 breaths. So remember, before coming back up, to hold your head and lift your head up physically with your hands, not with the muscles of your neck. Last breath here. And then put your hands and lift the head up physically. And lift yourself up. Great. And take this right leg, left leg out. Shake out. Circle feet. Both ways. Then we take the right foot under. Again, this time if you need, you have to put the cushion under your left. Sit up. You will feel very different to this time. Inhale and reach forward, exhale. But only lightly, gently coming down. Last 3 breaths. Last one. And then slowly up. Coming back down. Gradually. Remember to always just observe and go gradually. Last 5 breaths here. Last 2. Remember to just lift your head up with your hands. Coming slowly back up. And then just release. Your legs, windscreen wipers. Now last one before long relaxation. will be the straddle. So you can again prepare a bolster or cushion in front of you. So we open the legs, sit up, take a few deep breaths here before we move. And then start to move forward very, very slowly and stop. Don't go anywhere, very quickly. Always do gradually. Make sure you are okay. Breathe. And then a little bit lower and again stop. And then if your body is allowing you, go a little bit lower, only if it is allowing you to move. And then again, and you can just work with your own pace whenever your body is letting you move. 2 more minutes here. Now you really let go. Last minute here, go a little bit deeper. Last 3 breaths. Then slowly we're gonna come back with windscreen wipers to ease nice and slowly. So now I suggest you put some warmer clothes on. We're gonna lie down. Right. So cover yourself. Get a little bit of warmth. You need it for the next 10-15 minutes. So this is a quick practice for balancing the use of your brain hemisphere for more balanced thinking. Get comfortable, lie down, supported. Choose any position that is comfortable right now. And get ready for this practice for more balanced thinking. Now scan your whole body, making sure you are as comfortable as can be. Feet relaxed, legs, hips, back, arms, shoulders, jaw, forehead. Checking in and making any further adjustments if it will help you be your most comfortable. And now setting aside anything that's happened before this moment. Setting aside anything that's happening after this practice. Bring all of your awareness into your practice for the next 10 minutes. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go. Let go of any thoughts, any need to do. just being. This is your time for yourself. No goal, no destination. Just experiencing peace. Make any final adjustments if you haven't already. And begin to experience the stillness even more. Know that you can move, but if it feels good, allow yourself to enjoy this stillness, this chance to do nothing, resting just as you like. If it feels restful, allow these words to be received energetically rather than mentally. Even the mind can rest now in its place. There is effortless awareness. Feel all experience becoming more and more effortless, serene and effortless. Yoga Nidra has now begun. Now we begin the process of sweeping energy throughout the body, making energetic connections from point to point, like drawing electrical currents, beams of light, or any other way you experience energetic connection. Sweep awareness over to the right hand. The right hand thumb, tip of the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Drawing over to the left hand thumb, energetic current, beam of light, or any other way you are experiencing. Tip of the index finger, middle finger, tip of the ring finger, little finger. Over to the right wrist, then the left wrist. Right elbow, left elbow. Connecting energy. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Hollow of the throat. Back of the head near the top. Crown of the head. Eyebrow center. Right eyebrow, left eyebrow. Right eye, left eye. Right ear, left ear. Right cheek, left cheek. Tip of the nose. Upper lip, lower lip. Tip of the chin. Hollow of the throat. Heart center. Right side of the chest. Heart center. Left side of the chest. Heart center. Navel center. Tip of the tailbone. Right hip. Left hip. Right knee. Left knee. Sweeping energy. Right ankle. Left ankle. Right big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Little toe. Left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Little toe. Now the whole right side of the body. The whole left side of the body. The whole body together. The whole body together. The whole body together. Welcome the whole body of energetic connections, all at once. Now become aware of the breath in the nostrils, just as it is, no need to do anything. Be aware of the breath. Notice the breath coming in like two streams through the nostrils. Pause. Feel the streams flowing in along the floor of the nasal passages. And feel the breath flowing out. Streams of air flowing in along the floor of the nasal passages, and streams of air flowing out. Bring awareness to your right nostril. Follow the inhalation through your right nostril, and as you exhale, feel it flow out through your left. Keep awareness on your left nostril as you inhale, and exhale, feel the breath flow out through the right. Mental alternate nostril breathing now. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, count 1. Exhale through the left, count 2. Inhale through the left, count 3. Exhale through the right, count 4. Keep counting up to 26. If you lose track, start again. Now let go of the count. It doesn't matter what number you got to, or if the mind wandered. Let go of the count. And bring your awareness back to your heart center. Notice the heart center rising on inhalation and falling on exhalation. Bring awareness back to your body. Yoga Nidra is now complete. Feel your body peacefully resting. Feel the support beneath you. Notice the temperature of the space you are in. Notice the sounds. And introduce more movement in the body by taking a few deep breaths first. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. Feel the lightness of the sensation. Stretch or move your body any way you like. Roll to your right side and take a few deep breaths here, taking with you any positive feelings from your practice today. Gently press yourself up to sitting and keep your eyes closed if you can, and take a deep breath. And then we will chant Om and Free Shanti. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Namaste.